with you being a Lord, you are the Lord. Once I have come into your contact with you, I don't have to think about all those things. I don't have to think about the highest possible knowledge which you are going to give, which is not available elsewhere. The very purpose I have come here will not be, everything will go waste if I don't get it. That's what he is saying. Because that is what once I come, I don't have to worry about wealth because he seems to be very smart. You don't have to ask for all these trivial things. You will be getting it anyway, because you are in his when you are having the grace of the God, you will be needing, you will be getting what you need. You don't have to worry about that. Only, if you think, if you are weaning away from the God and look for so many things, then only your problem. Once you are there, you don't have to ask for that. So that's why, because when Swamiji was explaining this concept, in some other context, he was telling when some Indian was asked to, they told he will be able to meet, the President of United States for only 1 minute, 1 second. But you will have to ask only one thing. What is that? The Indian, he was wondering what to ask. He had got so many things to ask for in the mind. He didn't know, because he's from a North Indian. Normally, he uses kaini, to take, this tobacco, they just take it and all. And then when he was in the presence of the President of United States, he was having kaini chuna hai, because he was asking for chuna. He was asking for a trial severe thing, because he should have asked for something else. So this is, once you are encompassed, the entire knowledge of, the desires in this world and what you need, what you have to achieve and all, you will be asking for small, small things. You go to Tirupati and ask for, because I should buy the next house or I should get the next car and all. He is there, to offer you the highest, still highest. He is waiting for you. He is smiling, because by seeing you, you are asking for incorrigible things which he doesn't have any value. You yourself will find will not have any value. You are asking for that. For him, because what is there? You say, I will give you a crown made of 40 crores, worth of diamonds and all. You give it. But he is not going to be, he is not going to take it and all. You are giving for yourself. It will be in the vault of Tirupati, but you are not going to get anything out of that. Nor is he interested in that. He wants you to elevate. Then when, because as the தொண்டரடிப்படி ஆழ்வாசன் ஊரிலேன் காணி இல்லை உறவுமற் ஒன்றுமில்லை பாரிலேன் பாரமுதம் பற்றிலேன் பரமமூர்த்தி ஆருளர் கலையனம்மா அரங்கமா நகருளானி. Because in the sense, I given up everything and finally I have come to this. Why I should go after all these things? This is what it is. This is exactly he is telling in this mantra. So in this mantra is to just emphasize, whatever is being offered will not have any value whatsoever, because the infinite is much more what you can imagine, think and all, because you want to get into this particular mode of knowing, what is that infinite, the primordial power, the Vishnu or Vivishti iti Vishnu, or the consciousness, whatever is the Acharyas have said, then you will find, all these meaningless things will not have any value even if you live for hundreds, thousands of crores of years. So then he comes to the mantra number 28, next poem. This is basically chooses the wisdom over all the foils and follies and foibles of human life. Ajiryatam amurtanam upetya. See, ajiryatam is because, you say I will not decay, I will not have, my body will not become old. That is one of the things he has said. Ajiryatam amurtanam upetya. What is that? That is ephemeral thing. I may not be decay, but eventually I will have to decay. The senses will have to decay. The body will have to decay. Amurtanam, the immortal, the devas, because they have got, free from entire the liberation, the death, punarmrityu, what we said. Even, once you have got, all those, you have got no more unfulfilled desires, dreams still left with you. And once you have got, that is the amrtatvam. Amrutanam peti, having reached the company of having those masters. Jiriyan, Jaramaranatva, decaying by not receiving teaching about the Lord, because by once to get the teaching of the Lord, because then you are not bothered about the Jaramaranam. This is what, this, there is been famous recital on, the Madhvacharya Hariva Stuti is there. What you can ask from the Guru. Guru, is giving you everything. He is the most benevolent. He is giving you everything, because whatever you are capable of, whatever you can get it, he is giving it to you. Whether are you able to take it? This is exactly the question comes. Matar me matarishvan pitra turgulo bratarishtabda bando. He is like a mother of mothers. He is like more compassionate than your father. Matar me matarishvan pitra tulaguro bratarishtabda bando. He is like your kind elder brother. He is trying to tell you. He is telling, because once you have done Swamin Sarvantaratman. So because he is the Sarva, he is trying to show you. Krishnam Mande Jagadguru, in the sense your Jagadguru shows the Krishna, the Jagadguru. He is showing the way. He is not giving you the commandments. He is giving the Upadesha so that you can work on yourself. And you will be able to see. And once you reach, because when we say Shravana, Manana, Nitidhyasana and all, this we constantly do to get that particular elevation based on the Guru's advice and Guru's Upadesha, we are trying to take it up. But once you reach such a very high stage, we will see even Shravana is enough to get you to that level. It's not that, you will have to Shravana, Manana, Nitidhyasana, you have to go on. That is, you will have to at a lower level. You are in LKG. But once you go to doctorate and you are somewhere in the postdoc level, you will not have to do. Even by mere Shravana, you will be doing it. That's why when Bhajagovindam, once you hear, I think naturally Bhajagovindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, when you say once you hear Bhajagovindam, you will give up, all trifle things, in the world. So likewise, because it is coming, Ajiryatam Amurtanam Upetya Jiryam Martya